Michigan Rattlers here on stage. Hey, guys.
Hey, what's happening?
We're going to do 3-4 songs. We'll do some Q&A and stuff, but we'll start with the song right now. Let's give it up for Michigan Rattlers.
Cool.
Wrap up, honey. You're wrapped up now. What we thought was coming, oh, it's been here for a while. Whatever you suggest is alright with me. It's because of you that everything's in reach. That everything's in reach. Last night we walked all along the sand. I've been there before. Yeah, when I was a kid, it's always been a dream. Something you wanted so bad. Well, just breathe a little deeper, and you got it in your hand. And I feel so lost inside a day when I know now that it's going away, and it feels like nothing's ever gonna come again. Nothing's gonna come, and I feel so lost inside a day when I know now that it's going away, and it feels like nothing's ever gonna come again. Nothing's ever gonna come again. And the day is breaking. It's closer than it ever has before. And the day is waking. And it's throwing light across the floor. But again we miss the morning. Yeah, I spent it in your arms. Someday darkness will come to take away our form, the softness of your cheek, and the rose of those lips. Oh, the beauty of life, as close to heaven as I get. It's the heaven, and I feel so lost inside a day when I know now that it's going away, and it feels like nothing's ever gonna come again. Nothing's gonna come, and I feel so lost inside a day when I know now that it's going away, and it feels like nothing's ever gonna come again. Nothing's ever gonna come again. Nothing's ever gonna come again. Yeah, nothing's. We were arm in arm in the 11th. And we had cocktails on the street, and with that familiar urge to cry, I said, baby, get those tears out of your eyes. It's just you and me tonight. There's nowhere else to be tonight. There's nowhere else to be tonight. There's nowhere else to be tonight.
Michigan Rattlers here at Schoolkids Records. So left to right, Adam, Graham, Christian, thanks for being here. Talk to us about Petoskey, Michigan.
Yeah.
Your hometown, right?
Hometown, where we grew up. Yeah, right on the tip of the Lower Peninsula. Close to the tip, anyway. And right on Lake Michigan. And it's a beautiful spot. You know, small town, vacation town in the summertime. And yeah.
And you're all from there. That you guys met as teens, right?
Yeah, well, younger than that. Kind of at various stages of little kidness.
I don't remember meeting any of these guys.
Yeah, it just happened. All of a sudden, you look
Yeah.
around and it's like, oh my God, we're still here.
I think I met Adam because we had the same piano teacher when we were like 10 years old.
We did do it. I messed it up so bad.
Yeah, I remember. We played the Looney Tunes theme song. It was the parents thought it was great.
Of course they did. We love everything. How did the band get together? How did you meet? I mean, I know you were in school together, but like, when was that moment of like, hey, we could maybe do a band?
Yeah, I mean, we played kind of just in various, well, no, I guess not various iterations. Tony, who's absent here, he's behind you over there. Tony and Adam and I, we're all the same age, so we kind of did a trio thing kind of in high school. And then Christian was a couple years younger, so when he got there, he kind of jumped on. And it kind of became the four of us a little bit for like Battle of the Bands, and my aunt had a coffee shop, and, you know, so we kind of played around just kind of wherever we could when we were growing up. And then, you know, went our separate ways for college and everything. And then kind of as everybody was done with that, I think it was kind of just, I don't know, somehow it just worked out. And I had moved to Los Angeles, and Adam moved out after a year. I was out there kind of just doing open mics and stuff. And
Yeah.
Adam was done with college and was like, let's do it. Let's kind of get back together and do it for real. And yeah, so it was just kind of like as everybody was done, we kind of pieced it back together. You know?
So nobody had found the alternative career to doing music. Everybody was like all in on this.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, as we all failed at finding alternatives, came back to this. Yeah.
What would those have been? Any fun jobs that could have been?
Graham was an aspiring barista, I know, at one point.
Reed was more the barista.
Oh,
I was a deli man. I worked at
that's true.
There you go.
Worked at a Jewish deli.
I thought about being like a cowboy or an astronaut.
Let's go out west, you know.
Yeah. In a second, we'll talk about the new album, but let's go ahead and get another song on.
Yeah, cool. That first one was called Heaven, and this one's called Feel for Love.
Blinking, I woke up reaching for my phone. Inside the morning dark and slow, always reminded I'm alone. And hoping there'd be a message on the screen. But could it all have been a dream, just made of memories sewn into my seams? And outside, the world had skipped a beat that I expected to meet me down here alone. Oh, but I go slow, your ghost. Yeah, dip at the waist in a private joke. Oh, but you know I can't do that no more. You know I can't do that no more. You know I can't do that, do that. You know I can't do that no more. Watching you give yourself to someone else on a weekend trip up to the Dells. The story shows what you won't tell. You're dying, your hair a different shade. Next you know you'll change your name to someone else you replaced. Oh, but I go slow, your ghost. Yeah, dip at the waist, private joke. Oh, but you know I can't do that no more. You know I can't do that no more. You know I can't do that, do that. You know I can't do that, do that. Still wanna know if there's any way back now, baby. I wanna know it too. I wanna know if you're feeling like I wanna feel you. Oh, but you know I can't do that no more. You know I can't do that No, I can't do that, do that. No, I can't do that no more.
Michigan Rattlers here inside Studio J, inside Schoolkids Records. New album out. So good. Tell us about putting that together.
Thanks. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Took a while. We took our time with it. Kind of recorded it. Over the course of 23. Into 24. And we did a lot of it in Nashville, and I think it was a record that we just kind of like set out. There was a big gap between the last record and this newish one, and I think we really just had the mindset of making the record that we wanted to make, and we weren't going to cut corners and just really take our time with it.
When you walked into the studio, were the songs fully formed already?
Yes and no. I mean, there was pretty extensive demoing that took place that we never had really done before. Mm-hmm. Which was great, and it kind of, I think it maybe saved us a little bit of money getting that stuff figured out.
Explain for the group, like what does that mean? You're demoing. You're.
I mean, before it was like, here's a song on the guitar, and let's all get together and like, hey guys, here's the song. And this one was definitely more like garage band demos and fake instruments, and kind of having these kind of more fleshed out ideas, I guess, and then kind of doing it as a group, and we kind of re-demoing stuff, and then going into the studio. Things changed, and it was definitely a process.
What impact does the producer have on the sound of the album?
I mean, I think if anything, Dominic Davis was a producer, and he was just a really good.
I always like to say he's a great creative facilitator of it. I think with the demos and stuff like that, a lot of times we were chasing sounds that maybe we didn't necessarily know what we were chasing. Like we had kind of these vague, ethereal ideas of what we were trying to get after, and Dom provided us with the space where it's like, look, I feel like in the bridge, like we need this kind of thing, and I don't really know what it is, but if you'll let us just like kind of go after something for the next couple hours here, and then he does a good job of like, all right, if we've gone too deep down a rabbit hole, like we spent 4 hours on this, I don't know, toy box drum machine thing, and he's like, all right, guys, maybe we should pivot to something different.
Gotcha.
But he was a great, just giving us the space to be able to kind of explore and like kind of try and dive a little bit deeper on some stuff that maybe we would have just settled before.
Yeah. Waving from a Sea, full studio album out. Make sure you grab a copy. I'm sure there's some in here somewhere. But let's get back to some tunes.
Sweet.
Michigan Rattlers.
Yeah, this one's called Gridlock.
From my window I thought that I could see the ocean, but it was just the sky. It was just the sky. And I was with you, we were standing in the kitchen. You came into focus in my eyes. You were focused in my eyes. And before I heard your voice, it sounded different in my mind. It was different in my mind. Yeah, we found each other separated, pieces at a time, pieces at a time. And it's really been a pleasure just to walk with you, drive into the valley in the afternoon. It's gridlock for miles, miles to go. What is there to bring back? Honey, I don't know. I don't know. took a late night red eye flight to hold you. Fall asleep under the sun. Yeah, sleep under the sun. And I was warm with you right there beside me. We were melting in the dawn. We were melting in the dawn. If I didn't sing so much about dying, yeah, you said I'd be more fun. You said I'd be more fun. Just take a picture to post and hide someday. When you finally find someone, finally find someone who can really feel the pleasure just to walk with you, drive into the valley in the afternoon. Well, it's gridlock for miles and miles to go. And what is there to bring back? Honey, I don't know. I don't know.
Tell us about your proudest moment as a band. It's been almost 10 years, I think, almost a decade. When you look back on that time, what stands out to you?
Getting here today, I think is one of them. Sarcastically and sincerely, I mean, just in the sense that, yeah, it has been about 10 years, and we're still doing it, and we're still, making new stuff, and like, we really care about it, I think, everybody involved. Outside of that, I don't know, what do you guys think?
One time, Bob Seger told me my guitar was cool. He did.
That was pretty
I
cool.
think he meant it.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. I think it's the same as you. I think just like knowing each other as long as we have and being able to, I don't know, somehow keep getting together and keep generating new ideas together and being able to sit with each other for months on end in a 6x6 confined space that is our van, and then we haven't killed each other. That's probably my proudest moment.
You guys are on a pretty extensive tour across the U.S.
Yeah.
I think you're just about halfway through it, right?
I think, we're
just
probably
over
half.
Yeah.
But the whole West Coast and down south and Midwest.
Show tonight at King's.
Kings.
Doors at 7.
Doors at 7.
I think you're on stage at 8. Do you have an opener tonight?
We do. Jordan Foley opening at 8. We'll hit at 9.
Got it. All right, well,
It'll be a lot louder than this.
Yes, full band tonight at King's.
I'll have like a bunch of keyboards around me. He'll be doing his best electric guitar.
Yep.
It'll be great.
Let's get one more track before you go.
Cool. Yeah.
Thank you. Michigan Rattlers, everybody.
Thanks very much.
What a strange heart you got beating in your chest. It feels like so long since you've gotten any rest. And I don't know what it's like to carry so much weight. Feel the burden of my blood so heavy in my veins. And you always miss the train you're waiting for, standing on the wrong side of the platform. And it's so hard to be the girl you wanna be, busy being whatever turn yourself inside out, as if the negative would develop into something else. Yeah, you're so far from where you want to be, so far from what life was supposed to mean. And you always miss the train you're waiting for, standing on the wrong side of the platform. And it's so hard to be the girl you want to be, busy being what everybody asks for. It's a strange heart. It's a strange heart. It's a strange heart you got beating in your chest. And in the early light of dawn, steal a moment for yourself. One way you don't have to think about me or anyone else. And in a room so hot and still, I'm grinding my teeth. And the moment comes and goes as you put your hand on my cheek. Yeah, the moment comes and goes as you put your hand on my cheek. Oh, the moment comes and goes as you put your hand on my cheek. Yeah, it's a strange heart. It's a strange heart. Oh, it's a strange heart. Oh, it's a strange heart.
Michigan Rattlers, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Cool, thank you guys.
Have a great
Thanks for
weekend.
Thanks to that station. Thanks, Schoolkids Records.